Were there highlights?
Well, I thought the highlight was that the great dialogue you had on the ad hoc committee about the multiplier and the where to place schools and divisions. It really seemed that the audience was engaged in what they were hearing from the members of the committee and vice versa. What does that tell us about where you are in the process and the success you might have in terms of finding a solution out of what was discussed?
I don't know what it tells us in terms of where we are in the process, but it does tell us that, in my opinion, that the members demonstrated a comfort level, if not a belief and a faith in the process. And that was really reassuring to me because, you know this business, and you can say it's a nice day outside to someone, and somewhere along the way there'll be someone who will want to disagree with that. The same as has been expressed with concerns over the committee, their composition, and the work that they're doing. And by and large, I was very, very pleased to see that interaction that you described.
Where do you think it's headed from here? You've got 6 more meetings to get feedback. Did you hear the feed, or do you think the committee heard the feedback they needed to hear in terms of, what they liked about the options that are out there, and or did you feel it was, was it what they didn't hear, opposition to this, that, or the other thing that might have, pushed the group in the direction it's headed?
I would say more the latter.
Mm-hmm.
That there was not fierce or bitter response or reaction or rejection, outright rejection. I thought, as you heard, the questions were very sincere. They were genuine questions. Did you think about this? And I was even more impressed with the committee's ability to respond, yeah, we have. And here's, the full extent of those thoughts and conversations. It certainly is a topic of interest now, the committee and their work as a result of April's annual meeting. And I'm looking forward to hearing what the rest of the state has to say and how they weigh in, and if the reactions and responses are similar. And I think they should be. These are the people that you saw here today are the colleagues and contemporaries of local principals, athletic directors, superintendents, and they are doing what the members have bid them to do. And so, as I said to the group, it's been a very good faith process, an honest undertaking on their part. And what the members bid, that's what the executive staff will do.
And then you move on to other issues like participation and out-of-season contact. And even in your short time, in the hot seat, but even since you've been with the association, a lot of these things have taken on a much deeper meaning. And to me, it seems like maybe a lot of what we're talking about with high school sports is at a crossroads with a lot of these issues. Would you agree on that? That some of these, participation and the contact and the kids playing all-star games, those are issues that a lot of you guys never had to deal with even 10 years ago.
No, that's very true. And the danger in this role is to pretend that I or we in the office can claim to own the truth with a capital T. Certainly things are different. They're different than when you grew up and different than when Joe grew up and when I grew up and our experiences. We acknowledge that. And we're all grateful for our ability, hopefully, to look back with nostalgia on those as being good times. I believe that there still is a great value in high school sports and activities and keeping kids connected with them. I believe that in this membership there are still caring educators that do have those sorts of moral and philosophical conversations and wrestling matches, looking to find that balance between what's right for young and developing adolescent children, what's right for their employees as coaches, and trying to find the marriages that are successful within that. High school sports in this country are part of our fabric, that rich fabric that have made up communities like Middleton and Sun Prairie and Wanakee and Madison. And I believe they will continue to be a part of what is treasured and valued by all of us in this state. But undeniably, times have changed. I acknowledge that sports in general, maybe high school sports in particular, may not be right for everybody. I would like them to be. I would like to see the coaches and school administrators connect and get after kids and make them be a part of something so good and valuable for the kids themselves, but for the schools and communities. But I'm not naive enough or blind to think that it is absolutely the right thing. There's a lot of good reasons, a lot of good explanations for why youngsters may be choosing not to, but I think it's our responsibility as educators and leaders to be passionate about convincing them that, oh no, you got it all wrong. You need to be a part of this, and we need you to be a part of it.
Right.
And being that great salesperson and recognizing the importance of that second or third team player as much as I worry about my elite student athletes.
Sure.
Those kids always have opportunities. The great values for growth and learning are as important to a second or third teamer as they are to the elite player. And that's why we in America have them connected to schools.